I am Smart Obina from Smiling Smart Initiative. We have abundant of opportunities everywhere, but the ability to perceive these opportunities, conceive the idea of turning these opportunities to wealth is what seems to be lacking. Now, you remember some of these restaurants or other places that have doors today that when you approach the door, the sensor in the door recognizes your coming and opens on its own accord. Where I've been able to trace that maybe that is what the angel and Peter used, because when Peter was leaving the prison, every door he approached opened on its own accord. Science have been able to convert that to reality today. So there are opportunities that are abound in the world. For example, I was coming from the airport recently, in fact this week, along the east-west road, I noticed a lot of trucks and trailers. In fact, particularly after Ahoda, you will see a nuisance there. You can see some of the trucks right now showing. This is a place that has been now not known for all manner of nuisance, hold-ups, and all kind of criminal things going on. But it's an opportunity. How do you see the opportunity of making money from problem? The sensor in your body, the same way the door can pick your sensor in your body and open door for you, that is the same way the sensor in your body, when you come into an environment or into an area where opportunities exist, the sensor in your body will immediately alert you that this waste that is being dumped here can actually bring money, that this thing that is happening here can actually result to money, that this insecurity in your company, your area, your country, this harassment, this kidnapping, all of these things that we call problem today, whether in Nigeria or Africa, all over the world, there are persons who can convert them to solutions, and this solution becomes what is now called money. Because in economics, money is not the medium for exchange of goods and services. Money is a medium of exchange, not the medium. That is to say that if they burn all the monies in the world today in all central banks all over the world, it are no longer cash and coins in existence, human beings will still trade. Remember that before money came, human beings did trading. Is called trade by barter. So money is not the only means or medium to trade. You can trade with other means, and one age-long means of trading is through your sensor. Yes, you can use your sensor to trade. Your sensor is what gives you the notification that this person can do this for you, or you can do this for you. As you exchange values, as you give value to what somebody is looking for, and the person gives you value, you don't need money again. And I think that is what the world will finally come to. We are going back to trade by barter. We are going back to an age where people will be solving problems without necessarily being paid with physical money, but with other kind of money. Now, apart from being paid with physical money, you have been to a restaurant before to eat, and somebody just walk in, how are you, and pay for your food. Maybe you're in a salon, and somebody walk into the salon and pay for you. So you have barbed your hair before, that is cut your hair before, you have eaten food before without paying for it. So what paid for it is relationship money. It is that sensor that got activated and you ate without paying. That sensor has the ability too of opening doors of opportunities that you can access unimaginable level of wealth. Have you traveled by air before? Had these guys ever conceived that idea that human beings can travel by air? As they look at bus and say, well, if this bus can fly, what makes them to fly? They created the aircraft. Have you ever wondered, how did we come about this GSM telecommunication? How on earth are we now using GSM for almost everything now? Somebody perceived it and conceived it and delivered it. We have two types of womb. We have the womb that is in the stomach. We have the womb that is in the brain. The womb that is in the stomach conceives after fertilization of sperm and egg. The womb that is in the brain conceives after idea and meditation, image or imagination fertilizes. When you deliver through your womb, you give birth to a baby. When you deliver through your mind or through your brain, you give birth to what is called brainchild. So you can hear people say that this is my brainchild. Oh, that is my brainchild. Oh, that is his brainchild. So nobody is actually wombless. So you can either have somebody with the womb to give birth to natural offspring, or you can have people giving birth through their brains. So how do you conceive with your brain? You conceive with your brain through perception. You perceive. You perceive. There are sensors that perceive. That woman at the well of Samaria perceived that Jesus was a prophet. She perceived it as she communicated with Jesus, as she talked with Jesus. She had that perception that this man is not an ordinary man. Remember also the woman in the Bible that Elisha stayed in her house. She saw Elijah moving up and down, and then she perceived that this man is a prophet, and they have to make room for that. When you meet people, whether in the bus, whether in the market, whether in the office, whether in the church, I mean, do you even perceive who your pastor is? Or do you even perceive who your members are? Do you have your senses active enough to perceive people? One of the greatest opportunities on this planet Earth is not oil, it's not crude oil, it's people. When you meet people, do you perceive them? Do you perceive that this is an engineer, this is a tech guy, this is a business guy, this is a money guy, this guy can fix my money problem, this guy can fix my tech problem? Do you perceive people? How is your sense of perception like? That is what I'm talking about today. If they are inactive, activate them, and you will see doors open as you approach them. The sensors are inbuilt. They can open all kind of stuff for you. So as you activate your senses and your sensors and you go about life, begin to see opportunities in everything in life and create solutions and be rich. Well, I would like to end by saying that we have only 2 tribes in the whole world. This whole world, we have just 2 tribes. Yes, they say we have 250 ethnic groups in Nigeria. I say no, those are language differences. We only have 2 ethnic groups. We only have 2 tribes in Nigeria and everywhere in the world. You want to know who those tribes are? We have the poor and the rich. The poor and the rich. There are no Fulanis, Hausa, Nupes, Ikwere, Isoko, Urobo, Igbo, Yorubas. The poor, they're in their own tribe. The rich, they're in their own tribe. All the rich people behave differently and relate differently as the poor relate and behave differently. A rich man from Fulani tribe and an Urobo man or Igbo man, in their meeting place, when they meet in their business class flying, or they meet in their first class, when they meet in Dubai and Europe and other places, they don't easily remember where they come from. They talk business. And that is why I say that we have only just 2 tribes, the poor and the rich. All this noise making and running up and down, let's divide Nigeria, let's go our ways. There are only two ways: go the way of the rich or go the way of the poor. There are very many Igbos that are in good relationship with the Hausas and the Fulanis. They do business, they transact business, they live together and they enjoy their life. Why the poor are the ones who fight, quarrel, demolish, and do all manner of things? Because a poor man is naturally an angry man. He is angry with God, with his neighbors, with everybody. The rich is always thinking of how to retain his wealth, not to destroy, and how to enjoy his wealth and make life better for him and others. So Which tribe do you belong to? The poor and the rich. But whatever tribe you are today, you can go to the tribe of the rich by making your senses active. When your senses are active enough, you become rich. The poor people are poor not because they are not hardworking, not because they are lazy, not because they are created to be poor, but because their senses are not active enough to sense opportunities that they can convert to wealth-making opportunities. I hope it's been a nice time talking with you. Till I meet you next time again on this platform. It's from me, Smart Obina for Smiley Smart. Bye. Thank you and God bless you.